12 exclusive. A shocking head-on crash is caught on camera.
By chance, an Oregon City man's camera system captured the crash from several angles. Fox 12's Pete Ferryman has a story.
The crash happened on Highway 43 heading south toward Lake Oswego. And while the impact itself is dramatic, what happened next is even more remarkable.
$250 with just a few taps. Easy game.
Mike Fung has seen it all over the years, but he never saw it coming. On that rainy October morning, the part-time Uber driver was confronted with a life-and-death situation. But it wasn't the first time. As fate would have it, this Uber driver is a veteran combat medic who served multiple tours in Iraq.
$100.
And despite recovering from a broken arm himself, his instincts and training kicked in immediately.
Use code SPORTS.
For a split second in my head, I was thinking, where are you, man? What is going on? What is, it's...
Are you in a combat situation?
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, man, what the hell? You're right back in it, And just for a split second. Then after that, I kind of snapped out of it, realized, all right, man, it's go time. It's time to rock and roll.
The impact set both cars on fire. The driver of the BMW escaping on his own with relatively minor injuries. But the driver of the oncoming Subaru was trapped.
So I run towards the vehicles, the two burning vehicles, and both her front doors were damaged where I couldn't open them. And the whole time, she was screaming in pain, she was yelling in pain, and I kept telling her, it's okay, honey, I know, but we gotta get out of here. Both cars were on fire. I mean, we're looking at it, it's right there. I can feel the flames, and she's screaming, and I'm, trying to comfort her. It's okay, honey, I know, but we gotta get out of here.
He and others were able to pull the driver to safety away from the burning wreckage. The Clackamas County Sheriff rules the crash an accident, saying the slick conditions led to the Subaru losing control and bouncing off the guardrail. The driver of that Subaru, Holly Morris, was rushed here to OHSU with critical injuries. She faced the prospect of spending months in the hospital, much of it alone. But Mike Fung would not let that happen.
So I'm here with Holly.
When he heard about Holly's situation, Mike headed straight to the hospital.
I remember his voice through the whole wreck, the whole time, like, we gotta get this going, we gotta get her out of the car, and like, he saved my life, like, straight up. And I'm so appreciative of him, and I'm so thankful. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome, love. You're welcome, love. It's only up from here, love. I promise you. It's only up from here, all right? I'll keep checking up on you, too.
And he did, enlisting his family to make regular visits, celebrating Holly's birthday, and including her in the family's holiday celebrations.
But you have a lot of oranges.
You're sneaking Pete.
Now, nearly 4 months later, Auntie Holly is considered a family member, the remarkable result of a painful crash and that first hospital visit.
When he came to the hospital the first time, I was like, oh, I know exactly who you are. I just his voice. I was like, oh. I was so happy to see him. I was like, I didn't expect him to come, up there. I'm so glad he did, though.
Can you walk me through what you remember about the wreck?
It was just really scary, and I felt like I was dying. And then Mike came out of nowhere. He literally calmed me down enough to make me, recline the seat and unlock the back door, and luckily that door opened and he was able to pull me out.
As she recovers with the support of her Oregon family, Holly is moving forward with immense gratitude, a lesson instilled by the man she calls her guardian angel.
He didn't think twice about saving my life, and I don't know what I would have done if he wasn't there. I probably would have died. But I'm very thankful for him.
Holly's recovery is continuing slowly but steadily. She ended up spending more than 3 months in the hospital and underwent multiple surgeries. Meanwhile, Mike is being recognized for his heroic actions. The Lake Oswego Fire Department recently honored him with their Community Service Award. In studio, Pete Ferryman, Fox 12 Oregon.
What a story. What, I mean, what a human he is to have done what he did. I know.
And then for his family to sort of take her in as a family member, everything about the story is pretty remarkable.
Yeah,
really
and when somebody calls you honey, it kind of calms you a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, it's familiar. It's calming and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah, great story there.